a lifetime mediocre guy. And that's what I have to say about that.
Such guysh nonsense.
Well, next comes the... Oh, Rottweiler's here, whatever her name.
Rotwang.
Good! Tell them to stay in there, because I want to answer their questions from last week.
Stay in there, Rotwang.
Write it down so that they...
Okay.
Let me get settled. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Put me on the clock. There's 1 minute left. I should be able to get settled before that 1 minute.
Well, it's not a real minute. It's a football minute.
I know, but I need a
like
football
10
minute here. It's a Jewish minute.
You take as much time as you need.
Okay, I need a Jewish minute here. Hey, by the way, I brought these again here.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you want?
No.
How come? You don't like it?
I don't need these.
Bubba Metsia. Hey, how's it going, Bubba? And Brandon's in there. You know, Brandon and Bubba live right near each other?
Really?
Yeah. They're neighbors. I won't tell you where.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Oh, and I gotta get rid of this. I have to look for... Slide that in. Slide that in. Let's see. Next. Yeah,
So we got a big game coming up in the lingerie football league.
no, I don't want to talk about lingerie tonight, okay? We've got a lot of stuff to cover. No lingerie. I don't want to see any... Is it coming up? Are you gonna...
No, but the Los Angeles Temptation hosts the Dallas Desire.
I don't care.
I don't know why Dallas is 0-2. They just can't get their passing game going. Their quarterback is just 7 for 30 for 84 yards on the year.
Ask me if I care.
LA is 1-0. Who can forget their thrilling 36-32 victory over the Seattle Mist?
Nice. Nice. Okay. Can we move on? Hello, everybody.
Hey, sports fans, welcome to the Torah Hour of Power. Families, gather your children together around the computer as we speak to you words of divine truth. I'm Levi Ben Abraham, aka Luke Ford, and I'm here with the Holy Rabbi Rabs.
I'm Rabbi Rabs, aka the Rabbi Comedian. Okay, that was not funny. Let's move right into it. Huh? I want to start off by addressing everything from last week's chat room.
Okay.
Are they here yet? Who's in the chat room, please? I want to know who's in there.
Doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because I want to answer that that person can hear me.
Wang is here, Go Grega, Baba Matsia, but most of our viewers are going to catch it on YouTube.
Okay, maybe. Alright, I want to start off then with Rot Wang and give the other two a chance to get into there. Okay? Because you mailed, this was from last week's chat room. Lady mailed to me the transcripts from the chat room from last week. This is what was said. Rot Wang had some... You don't know Rot Wang, do you? You do know them? Oh, is it one of your friends? Is it the Lakewood Rock? Is it...
I don't want to impede on his identity.
Is it Haimamala?
He wants to be Rotwang, so I don't want to...
Okay, so I'm at... Okay. So then...
He's just an honest seeker of truth, much like myself.
Okay, so you do know the person. Because last week you gave the impression you didn't know who they were.
I don't remember.
Oh, but you do know who they are. And it's a guy.
Yes, it's a guy.
Okay, because last week the impression was it was a woman. Now it's the guy. All right. So does the Torah forbid... So I'll answer the questions because, I mean, they're legitimate questions. Does the Torah forbid drunkenness? And the answer is... kind of. Kind of. Purim, we're allowed to be drunk.
Mm-hmm.
We were allowed... So I can't say flat out, no, you're never allowed to be drunk. Purim, we have an exception, and we're allowed to be drunk, and some people say it's even a mitzvah to get drunk on Purim. But the rest of the year, no. Torah forbids drunkenness. It doesn't forbid drinking, but drunken behavior. To be out of control, to lose your ability to discern between proper judgment, between right and wrong, and these kind of things. That's not a Jewish way. That is strictly forbidden. You're not supposed to become like that. You're allowed to become like that on Purim. In fact, you should, which is weird. But the rest of the year, no, we're not allowed to do that. The Rambam says always try to go to Derech and Soy, which is like the middle path. You following this?
Mm-hmm.
And you're allowed to drink. You're allowed to have a drink every day, if like one drink. You know what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't, as long as you're, can still maintain. That's the word. Maintain.
1 shiksa a week, but no more.
If drinking leads to shiksas, then you're never allowed to drink. Okay? It's what
Not even 1 shiksa a week.
not
Because that doesn't seem excessive to me. Like for guys otherwise occupied in Torah, just 1 shiksa that week.
1 shiksa a week.
1 shiksa a week.
Well, I
no
suppose
more.
1 is better than 1 every night.
Yeah,
So if, it's moderation.
just 52 a year.
All right, next question is there any drug use in the Bible? Look, I'm not going to say that there isn't, because, I'm not going to say that I'm an expert on all of Tanakh, right? I don't claim to be, and I'm sure, if you dig something up, you can go, ha-ha, it's like a trick question. So I'm not going to say, I don't know. So I don't recall anything specifically. Do you know of anything?
No.
I don't recall anything specifically of anyone using drugs. I believe in the Living Torah, Rav Aryeh Kaplan says that some of the libations that they were burning in the base of Mikdash when for the offerings was from the hemp plant, and so the smell of burning pot would be all, it was like walking into it was like walking into a Pink Floyd concert, like you open up pot. You smell it. You know what I'm saying? You ever smell pot?
Yeah.
Have you ever smoked pot?
I've never smoked it. I have smelled it.
God, we talked about this because I said anybody who grew up in California smoked pot. You said you didn't, but you didn't grow up here.
Right.
You've never smoked pot. Have you taken any drugs ever?
Never.
Never. Nothing.
I hate drugs.
Have you ever taken any pharmaceutical drugs? That's prescribed to you.
Yeah, if something's prescribed to me, I take it. But nothing,
By the way,
you're
getting. I saw your blog. You're getting. I saw your Facebook. You're getting your operation this Friday.
Yeah.
But you didn't take my advice that I gave you last week after the show.
I guess not.
See how much it goes in. What I say goes in one ear, not the other, no matter what the topic. Because I said you should get a second opinion. Before someone cuts you, I think you should always get a second opinion.
Well, I just got a little deviated septum, so it's not a big deal. They're just gonna. Basically, it's like akin to plastic surgery. Just gonna fix a little.
And you're in and out. It's outpatient.
Yeah.
But especially because I've heard terrible things about Kaiser, and you should never let them get near you with a knife. And so, how
That's
much?
comforting.
No, that's what I've heard. That's what I was telling you outside last week, wasn't I? I was saying, I've heard from people who are on Kaiser. They say never go to Kaiser and let them get near you with a knife, and you should always get a second opinion. And how much more so if it's for Kaiser? So why wouldn't you get a second opinion?
I don't want the aggravation. It's just a minor little thing.
You know what the definition of minor surgery is? When it's performed on a minor. Or here's another one. Minor surgery is when I perform it on you. Major surgery is when you perform the same thing on me. There's no such thing as minor. They're knocking you out. It's major surgery. By the way, you'll be benching Gomel when you're done.
Yes.
Do you know about that? If they knock you out completely, then Shabbos morning you go to shul. You go up there and you do bench Gomel.
Well, I'm not going to be going anywhere for 48 hours.
Okay, so on Monday morning you bench Gomel.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a prayer where you thank God for taking you through danger.
What does that say?
Don't worry about it.
Dr.
M abuse.
I don't know what that is. Okay. What about hashish? Hashish is the same as pot, no? I think I just answered that. That it's supposedly in the base of Mikdash. But can you use marijuana? Can you use marijuana just to get high? I don't see why not. We talked about this last week, right? Mm-hmm. The question is, we have to follow what's called Dina Machusa Dina. We have to follow the law of the land. So if the law in your state or wherever you live is that you're not allowed to smoke pot,
right?
Then Jews are not allowed to smoke pot. But if there's no laws regulating it, then why not? There's nothing in the Torah that specifically says, hey, you can't smoke any reefer. There's no such thing. You would treat it like alcohol. Alcohol, we don't have the problem, let's say, of the Muslims, of the Mormons. The Mormons are get all nervous about drinking, right? Maybe Seventh-day Adventists do too? I don't know.
Yeah, we're very much against drinking. But, it's not the dumb thing.
Did you hear what you just said? Was that a Freudian? You just said we're very much.